15 Weird Facts. Hello and welcome to the Weird World Facts channel. In this video, we will talk about 21 of the weirdest facts that you didn't know before. Are you ready? Let's deep dive into this video to find some weird facts. A guy who can read 2 pages simultaneously. A guy named Kim Peek was born in 2006 with a rare genetic illness known as FG syndrome. As a result of this condition, he was able to read 2 pages of a book at the same time, 1 page with each eye. His brain was also significantly enlarged. He was a Rain Man in real life and had an encyclopedic memory, meaning that he was able to remember enormous quantities of material on a wide variety of topics, ranging from sports to science. Kim went away in 2009, but the legacy he left behind is one that continues to inspire people across the globe. Hungry guy ate scissors and stapler. Brian Pickett was arrested in England in 2006 after stealing a pair of scissors and a stapler from his company. However, the strange thing of this incident is that Pickett took these objects and then eaten them. When questioned about his actions, he said that he was hungry and believed the scissors and stapler would give him energy. Despite the bizarre situation, Pickett was charged with theft. Angelina Jolie hired a hitman to kill her. Angelina Jolie reportedly attempted to hire a hitman to kill her because she believed that a murder would be easier on her family than her suicide. The hitman successfully discouraged her from going through with it by suggesting that she hold off for a month. Demonic baby. In 2014, a woman from New York said she had given birth to a baby with evil spirits. She said she was only pregnant for 3 months, and when she gave birth, the baby had horns and a tail. The government took the baby away, and the woman was sent to a mental hospital. The story spread quickly, and many people said it was a fake, but there has been no official confirmation of the story, and it is still one of the strangest and most mysterious things that has happened in recent times. A lawyer died while proving a glass's strength. In 1994, a man named Gary Hoy, a lawyer in Toronto, threw himself against a glass window to prove its strength to his colleagues. He threw himself at the window several times to demonstrate its safety, but on the last attempt, the window broke, and Gary fell to his death. Despite the tragedy, the building management had to replace all the windows with safety glass because people kept throwing themselves against them to prove the lawyer's point. The living dead in India. In a small village in India, some people say they are both alive and dead at the same time. They think that they are in the state of limbo while they wait to be born again. The Tree Man. In Indonesia, there is a man with a rare genetic disorder that makes growths on his skin that look like trees. Even though he has had several surgeries, he still has the condition. The Miracle Baby. In the year 2004, a child called Benjamin Button was born in South Africa with the indications of aging in the opposite direction. His skin was wrinkly and his hair was thin, but as time went on, his physique began to take on the appearance of someone who was younger and in better condition. A hiccup that lasted for 68 years. A guy called Charles Osborne had a hiccup in the early 1900s that did not go away for the next 68 years. That's correct, he suffered with chronic hiccups for well over half a century. The hiccups were so severe that they caused him to put on weight very quickly, which ultimately contributed to his passing away. The reason for his hiccups was never identified, but it is still considered one of the most strange medical cases in the history of human history. Petrov Incident. In 1990, a man called Stanislav Petrov prevented a nuclear catastrophe from occurring when he disobeyed instructions from his superiors to carry out a reprisal strike against the United States in response to the computer system's erroneous indication that the United States had launched a missile assault. He made the decision to trust his intuition and assumed it was a false alarm, which turned out to be the correct assumption later. This event, which exemplifies the significance of using one's own instincts while making decisions, is sometimes referred to as the Petrov Incident. A snail inside a cereal box. In the year 2000, a guy called Mike Carson from Manchester, England, was eating a bowl of cereal when he felt a sudden, severe pain in his mouth. Inside his cereal box, he discovered a 2-inch-long snail that was still alive. The snail had somehow survived the whole production and packing process. This odd occurrence made international news and is still a matter of discussion today. A man stole 1,000 women's underwear. In China in 2014, a man was caught stealing more than 1,000 pairs of women's underwear from clothes lines in the middle of the night. He said he did it to satisfy a fetish and that he only stole particularly alluring underwear. The man's stolen underwear filled an entire room in his house, and he would spend hours every day sniffing and touching them. The strange event shocked the community, and no one knows why the man did what he did. Music listeners are more emotional. According to a study, those who feel goosebumps or shivers while listening to music tend to have far more intense emotions in reaction to music and are more emotional overall. The importance of music in their everyday lives tends to be far higher. Fascinating method for fast plants growth. Forcing is a way to grow rhubarb in which the plant grows in total darkness and is cared for with candlelight. During this process, it grows so quickly that you can hear it grow. These stories and facts may sound strange and unbelievable, but they are all true and verified by various sources. We hope you enjoyed the video. If you have learned something new today, please subscribe our YouTube channel, Weird World Facts. Give it thumbs up and ring the notification bell button for our latest video updates.